Hello YouTubians, welcome back to another Dr. Spicer 10 YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at another sonic screwdriver made by Nawya replicas. Now, in the background you can see we have the Nawya 11th, we have the One Company 10th, the bootleg 10th. I've not reviewed this one yet. I will get a chance to review this at another date, but yeah. But we have these to show for comparison, and I've just brought this in just to show you that it's not the first Nawya replicas we've looked at. And then here we have the Nawya, the Universal Props 10th, which is not standing up very well. There we go. So we have a brown box. Now, in this brown box is there's a whole Wikipedia of important care instructions from one of the people who have the Sonic. So if you want to pause and read that. And then we have the look at that, 10th Sonic, Slider Sonic replica by Nawya, and then I've got the Nawya logo there, some Gallifrey in the, you can just make out, and then we've got the Nawya replica Slider Sonic screwdriver, and on the back, I like this image a lot. I'm going to display it with that in the back. But we have the 11th TARDIS, looks like the War TARDIS, the 10th TARDIS, and the classic TARDIS off in the distance there. We have the planet Gallifrey. So, yeah. And then, looking at here, we have a little pull tab here. And look at that. We've got the crackle design. I like that a lot. It's a nice little nod. Now, we do have the Nawya, the 10th Doctor screwdriver disclaimer. So it's basically product information, and you can follow them on Instagram, which I already do. I've been following them a while. But yeah, we have here a card, which I like, is a picture of the 10th Doctor, Alex Kingston's River Song, Donna Noble, Rose Tyler, a Weeping Angel, Don't Blink, Bastion Arada, Old Saxon off in the distance, and the Santaran. I can't make what this out is at the top, but there's stuff going on in the background. And then on the back, you have a image of the TARDIS, which just reminds me of a birthday card. Don't get me wrong, I remember a few times on my birthdays I'd get a Doctor Who card, and 99.9% is like a TARDIS, and it's just a nice little nod. But you open this up, you got the instructions. Now, unlike some, we do not burn the instructions, because these are very important. So yeah, we have a nice little diagram of a screwdriver. Screwdriver to change battery. It took 400 years to work on wood. 400 years is all it takes. You know. Slide and click activation, battery included, so it takes one battery. So yeah. Now we get to the fun stuff. Now, after taking the cards away, we have some foam. Take the foam away. Look at that. Wow. Nestled in there, nice and pristine. And we've got a card here that's saying, no more. No more. Which is a nice little addition. I thought it was neat. Pulling this out. Wow. Now already, I've just got to say, the weight. It's whoa. I was not expecting that. Now, it's been said that it's brass body. I'm not sure about the slider plate. I've been told that's 3D printed, apparently. I'm not sure. But it's got a real nice weight. You slide it. Oh, wow. That is smooth. That is smooth. And mine doesn't stay open. Oh, wow. But it'll stay shut, I think. Yeah, it'll stay shut. That's good. I never display them in open mode anyway, so... But yeah. Look at that. Right, let's review this thing, rather than I sawing over this. So, I'm just going to point out that this just feels really, really great in the hand. Like, it's got some really good weight to it. and if I just pick up the bootleg, oh wow, yeah, like these weigh absolutely nothing. Like even the there goes a screwdriver. We'll be right back. So upon reflection, it turns out I've lost that screwdriver down the back of that unit for the entire review. So anyways, we're just going to carry on and just pretend that didn't happen. And that was a stand for the bootleg, and I put the One Company Sonic on it. Dear. Right, but anyways, so, yeah, now, so taking a look at the Sonic, the emitter looks really, really good. Now, I'm going to bring in the Universals here, because that's what it's like kind of based around. They're both based on the same Sonic, Series 4. And yeah, there's a few differences already. Like these strut pieces are a lot like wider and flatter, and the windows, I'd say the windows are about the same, but the under the windows, these bits here and there, like on this one's thinner and this one's thicker, like wider. I'm just going to show you with the bootleg 10th, it's the same again. You've got more of a chamfer on there. The dome is a lot flatter too, which is a little bit wider too, looking at it. It's a right type of blue. And then we've got the blue strip here, which looks amazing compared to, see, on the One Company, well, bootleg. And then we have the bumps here, which are actually a little bit more squared. Whereas the bumps on the bootleg is a more rounded. So it's got similar spacing to how it is on the Universal props, but it's more squared off. And then if we look at this bit here, the bottom panel section, they're practically identical. It's just that the Nawya is less chamfered, and the end pieces are completely different. Like this one's a lot wider, and this one's a lot more pointier, which feels a lot cleaner. And this is your battery access point, which comes off like the bootleg, well, like you would to charge up a Sonic on the bootleg or the One Company. And then you've got this bit here, which is your access point for the quadruple battery. So yeah, if we extend the screwdriver, we've got the nice yellow twist. Look at that. It's hard to grasp how I'm still like excited about this thing. And like even the crackle pin, it's really glossy and looks really, really good. And you can see inside the slider channel then you've got a bit of brass plate showing, which looks to be like it's a separate piece glued down, because there's like another layer underneath, so that's probably just glued on. But yeah, that it feels like a screwdriver. It feels like the sonic screwdriver. No, it wouldn't be sonic if it didn't include the lights and sounds. So I'm just gonna activate it. I will say that is really, really nice. That is just amazing. Look at that. This is like my first high-end 10th replica. My first 10th replica was the One Company 10th, which is completely vanished out of existence. But this just knocks it out of the park. Nawya, you've done a really good job on this. Now, I will say my only little gripe is that it's a little bit tricky to get the activation to actually stay activated. But I can't, you know. Oh, I can. It's got that Doppler effect, I think. You've got to press this button really, really hard, and it's not... I mean, it sticks up a bit, but it doesn't stick up as much as the activation on the bootleg, which... This is a lot easier to handle and use, where this, it's like, you've got to really press it. And on the back, again, you've got these like flathead screws. Now, the universal props, this was supposed to have flathead screws, and it never did. And after reaching out with universal props, they said they'll send some, and they never did. Even my Aztec needed some grub screws, but the Aztec is completely busted, because it was taped together, apparently. I've still got it, it's just busted. But after seeing this, after owning this, oh, mind you, yeah, as I was saying, like, after now having this, I really, really, really want to save up and get a 9th Aztec screwdriver by Nawya, because this is just brilliant. Now, this has been like one of the most affordable screwdrivers you could ever afford. Like, plus, like, the bootleg, yeah, brilliant, but you pick this up, it's like it's just come straight from the screen. Like, Nawya, you've done a really good job with this. I can't believe that someone is able to make this. I've said it for a long while to myself and other people in the Sonic community, like, someone should make these things as, like, highly affordable. And yeah, it would be in the hundreds, but it wouldn't be nowhere near as much as how much you would pay for a rubber toe or a Celestial toy store, for that matter. And this is a really good starter screwdriver. Like, if you're just starting to collect these things and you're thinking about buying a Nawya 10th, I recommend it. Like, this, I'm going to be using this alongside with my 10th Doctor cosplay, because this is just brilliant. Like, even through TikToks I'll be doing in the future, this is just going to be great. And I know it's not really intended as a toy, but I've always pictured myself carrying, like, one of these. It's just so stunning. I also worked out why this has extra weight, because this is a 3D printed body opposed to brass or aluminium or aluminum. Turns out that the metal sections, the emitter, the collar, and this bit here, it's not aluminium. It's actually stainless steel. And I was discussing with my dad yesterday. I was like, Dad, here's my bootleg tent. That's aluminium. It's got a plastic body. The Universal Props 10. That's like plastic body and supposed to be aluminium, but it doesn't feel like aluminium to me. It turns out it is stainless steel. And I didn't really notice that until now. So when I reviewed this thing, I noticed about the weight. It's like top heavy. It's the stainless steel. Now, if I was to put these two together, even still, this has got some weight, but this has got some serious weight. And I've also been saving these so I can display my Sonics. They're actually locking nuts for the wheel nuts, hub nut. But they're really good to stand your screwdrivers in. So, yeah. But this is, I just can't get over this. This is just. It is only one sound. It's pretty loud. It's just a little bit difficult to press the activation button. But like I said, if that was sticking out a bit more, so people got something to, actually bite down and still activate when doing that. Because even sometimes the doctor would go like that. It's kind of a bit impossible with this, but yeah, it's still a really good screwdriver. It works well in static settings, but when I hold this upside down, it stays shut. It's like it wants to stay shut, but you extend it. Well, mine comes down, and I know that they're designed to stay open and stay in positions. It's just that mine's a little bit loose. I'm not too bothered about that. I mean, it stays in closed mode. So, but yeah. And also, this just feels really clean and slick. So, yeah. Now, going to changing the batteries, I did mention that it's quite similar to how you would access to, sort of the batteries in a one company Sonic or a bootleg Sonic. So the cap comes off, and then of course you just hold it by the emitter just so you're not accidentally twisting it, and then you just unscrew this. It is slotted, so you can even get your nail around it. When I first tried to access the battery, I noticed that this wasn't on too tight. It was on tight, but it wasn't on to the point where it's difficult to open, where you needed an actual screwdriver or a coin. But yeah, that just comes off there. That pulls out there, and there's your quadruple battery. Now, the funny thing is, after watching a few reviews, a couple of people didn't have batteries with theirs, so I took the initiative to buy a couple of Duracell quadruple batteries. Anyway, and just in case this one didn't come with it, and it did. So I've got spares. And that just goes back on like that. It just feels really really weird, like having to unscrew that, because I'm just used to sticking the charging lead in. But yeah, see the aluminium inside there. But yeah, now if you compare to this to the Nawya 11th, I still like this thing really good, really well. I've had to put some more foil in, and because the battery's a bit not touching properly, so I've had to put foil in. But it's got the same sound effect. Compensating? What? Regeneration's lottery. Anyways, but yeah, so now the 11th comes with like 3-4 sounds. This one only comes with the one. So mine feels like how it would be in the 11th hour in this instance. Well, speaking of, now I mentioned in an old video that the universal props crackle is slightly bluish, and yeah, I still think it's slightly bluish. So I prefer this one as my like 11th hour Sonic, and that where it was brass there has like just rubbed off. So, but yeah, this I like this so much. This it just feels really good in the hand. There's a little bit of rattle compared to the bootleg. Just extend those. Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be owning a higher end 10th replica, let alone a CT. But yeah, I think my Series 4 10th Sonic collection has kind of took off from when I bought that One Company Sonic from Smithell, because that was my first Sonic replica. But yeah, now it would have been so perfect to show you all 4 of them together, but went down to the void. So we won't put this one in this video. But yeah. So what can I say about this? I really, really, really love this screwdriver. It's just brilliant. I'm lost for words. I'm still can't get over it. I will say though, the activation is a little bit tricky, but it's still a brilliant replica. If you guys want to pick one of these up, go on eBay, because 140 quid, you know, that's not bad. I ordered this as well, like Wednesday. Like literally, I bought it on Wednesday and it came this morning. So it was pretty fast for shipping, like as it was based in Cardiff. This came all the way from Cardiff. So it must have had a fuel stop of Archon energy. I like to think that. But yeah, this is just I I just can't get over it. It's just brilliant. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that is the Nawya 10th. I am really, really stoked about this. I do really want to get an Aztec variant in the future. I probably will in a few months' time, but until then, this is it from me, and feel free to leave a like and of course subscribe, and check out my other social medias. I will do a proper video of the bootleg 10th. I was too impatient when I got that thing. And it's been a really good Sonic to cart around. But yeah. Anyways, guys, allons-y.